Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Aquarius where we take a look at who you're going to marry. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my lovely Aquarius, let's get started. Let's see who this person is and what you need to know about them. All right, we have the Five of Wands. All right, and the Eight of Pentacles. That's their energy. They're viewing you as the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. And we see the connection, the Five of Cups. So we do see double fives coming through. Pay attention to repeating fives that you're seeing. But fives are an indication of change. And some of you, this is going to be a very different relationship for you. And we see the Eight of Cups. So some of you, we also see double eights, powerful number about ascension and abundance here. Some of you, it could be somebody who's coming back around to you. But for a lot of my Aquarius, I just feel like you have somebody here who's walking away from conflict. Some of you, that conflict is at work. So you might meet this person as they're transitioning out of a job or a career that's no longer in alignment with them. Or maybe they're like leaving a position where there's a lot of like drama, or they just feel morally conflicted with whatever it is they do. So I do think you meet this person at a time of conflict. Now, the Five of Wands can also indicate, Aquarius, that this person has other people who are interested in them, other people who are vying for their attention. All right. We see the Two of Cups in reverse, and we see the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, some of you, this is somebody that wants to heal things with you. But for others of you, I think this person is has recently walked away or gotten out of a relationship when you two meet. That might have even been like a more long-term connection. It can also be a divorce that's being finalized. So I know it seems like, oh, that's not like ideal. Like, oh gosh, I'm calling in somebody who's like, just getting out of a relationship. They've got baggage. But sometimes that does happen, right? And for some of you, I'm getting a message. They may have been with somebody for a long time, and they may end up marrying you pretty quickly, okay? So just be aware of that. It's not going to be for all of you. It's like for one of you out there. But I do think your person here is healing from conflict. Your person is healing from the breakdown of a connection or a partnership. I mean, it could be that they had like a business partner or a friend who betrayed them or something like that, or maybe even some sort of personal loss. How you're going to be feeling, the Six of Swords in reverse. You're going to be feeling a little bit conflicted, feeling a little bit detached about whether or not the timing is right for you and this person. Because it seems like they're walking away from something here. So you may feel like it's too soon, or you're just not sure if they're healed, or is this like a rebound thing, or are they where they need to be? All right, so we're seeing that you're going to meet this person unexpectedly or in some sort of unexpected manner. All right, so they're going to come into your life unexpectedly, and most likely you're coming into their life unexpectedly as well. Now, we see that this person may have a little bit of a jealous streak. So they could be a little possessive, stemming from infidelity or insecurity. And again, it could be that their last relationship didn't really end on the best terms, or there was betrayal there. Okay, so just nip that in the bud, set strong boundaries. Don't ignore red flags here. But this is the person that you're meant to marry. So I do feel like they might have a little jealous or possessive streak, but it's not something that can't be worked with, right, or overcome. And we do see that this person is wealthy. They have a lot to offer. They've worked hard to achieve their success, and a comfortable lifestyle certainly is indicated here. Now, for some of you, we are getting your ex coming through. And that's actually not even supposed to be in this deck. So for some of my aquas, that is confirmation, though, that this could be somebody you've dealt with in the past. But it doesn't have to be the case. And we see Sagittarius energy. So known as the teacher and the knowledge seeker, a bold, fiery sign, and comfortable leading others. Okay, so they might have strong Sagittarius placements. Again, they're wealthy, they're a leader. Yeah, and I feel like they're definitely willing and able to like share their wealth and their success with you here, Aquarius. They're very hardworking. We see that with the the Eight of Pentacles. And I also think that this person is somebody that likes to be in a relationship. They're somebody that when they do invest or they are dedicated, they do put in the work. So they're not going to half-ass it with you. This person may be in their 30s, but remember, Aquas, that these really specific messages, they're going to resonate with some of you, and there'll be confirmation for some of you, but they're not going to resonate with all of you, and that's okay. Some of you, they could be a throwback hippie, or they have a little bit of a retro style, or they really enjoy music from the 60s and the 70s, or maybe they decorate with a touch of the 60s and the 70s. And this is somebody who loves to experiment, okay? So take that as you will. That can be in a lot of different ways. Some of you too, they like to experiment when they were younger is what I'm getting. Maybe they dabbled in, I don't, not for all of you, but maybe they dabbled in, I'm just going to say extracurricular activities. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What else do my Aquas need to know? Some of you, they have multicolored hair. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're like punk rock, right? It could be that they have a touch of gray in their hair, or maybe they have like low lights and highlights, or they naturally have like different colors in their hair. But for some of you, it's red, gray, pink, blue, purple, burgundy, or mixed color. So some of you, they do really like to switch it up. If you do hear a little bit of noise in the background, that's just my cat playing. He was rummaging through my sock drawer, and now he's playing with something on the floor. So, all right. So this person is showing up, Aquas, as exotic. So you might meet this person online, or they could be coming from a distance or at a distance. They're different from you. They may be from an overseas or tropical location. All right, and we see that they are devoted, they're honest, they're faithful, and they're trustworthy, okay? So that little jealous streak comes from how they were betrayed in the past, but this person, they're not projecting onto you, because sometimes that happens, right? Like people who are really jealous, it's like if you smelt it, you dealt it type energy. I know that sounds so childish, but if you grew up in the 80s as I did, we used to say that, right? If you smelt it, you dealt it. And that's true of people, a lot of times of people who accuse others of cheating and things like that. But it's not true of this person, okay? So let's see, what else do we need to know? We see they have an unusual hair feature. That to me is confirmation of this exotic energy, that they're different from you, or they have a different hair texture, different ethnic background. They may have 3 siblings or come from a larger family. They could be vegetarian, or they're just a healthy eater, like they're concerned with what they put in their body. And they may have an imperfection in their speech. Now that could be a stutter, that could be a little slur. It could be also them speaking with a heavy accent, or maybe the language you speak with them is not their native language, which sometimes can lead to grammar mistakes and things like that. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy, they see you. It feels like, well, for a lot of you, it's not so much an online connection, but it's going to be more of, someone who's around you or you're around them. They see you as very loving, caring, compassionate. They see you as very spiritual. They see you as very creative. With the Hanged Man energy, they might be a little bit worried that you hold back at first here, Aquarius. Yeah, the Lover's card, Gemini energy. They see you as fun to be around, social, intellectual. They're going to enjoy witty banter with you. You're like smart comebacks and things like that. Maybe your one-liners. But this is also telling me that they do feel this strong connection with you. Twin flame, soulmate energy. It can be opposites attracting as well. But the Lover's card is a very sensual card. So they're going to be very physically attracted to you. But that attraction is on multiple levels. And the Sun, holy smokes, Aquarius, they see you as this Leo energy. So somebody who's very positive and playful. You like attention. You get a lot of attention. You're happy. You're somebody who really changes the energy of a room that you walk into. How you're going to be feeling the 5 of Cups, Aquarius, you might not be that focused on this person, or you might meet this person at a time where you're feeling disappointed, or you're feeling sad, or you're focused on some sort of personal loss or some sort of betrayal here. Okay, so pay attention to that, because it's like this person just like absolutely loves and adores you and sees you in a different light. But again, they might see you holding back because you're still kind of focused on something here that's been kind of disappointing. All right, let's see. So strong Gemini, strong Leo energy there, and Pisces. So some of you, you have those strong in your chart. Others of you, you're just embodying that energy. All right, let's see. What else do they really admire about my Aquarius? All right, father energy. So whether you're male or female or however you might identify, this father energy says they see you as this divine masculine energy. And again, that doesn't mean you look or act masculine if that's not how you feel you are. But you have a talent for creating and supporting life, and you're a positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Yeah, so it's like they see you as somebody strong, decisive. Some of you could be single parents. But they just see you as somebody that like is creative and capable, responsible, and athlete. Ooh, I love that. They also really love the way you look, the way you take care of yourself. They see you as dedicated to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. They see you as having personal willpower and strength of spirit here. Wow, beautiful. And again, they're going to really admire your physique, whatever it is, whatever your lines or your curves might be, they're going to be really attracted to you. Now we see the Five of Cups. Now again, you both might be in a state of healing here. You might mirror each other, Aquarius. All right, so let's see. We have this connection is passionate but not enduring. Now we're in a reading with the person that you're meant to marry. So I'm really not reading this as this is going to be like a short-lived marriage. You know, for some of you, obviously it could be the case. So you know, heads up there. Don't rush into anything, right? Don't be too impulsive. But for a lot of you, I feel like there's a strictly sexual connection, a passionate but not enduring connection that you're healing from, or that you're recently disappointed by when this person comes into your life. And that's that Five of Cups, shift of focus energy. Firm boundaries are needed now. Okay, so again, you may need to put up strong boundaries with this person. You know, especially if they are a little bit jealous here. So just remember to not ignore any of that stuff. And we do see an addiction is affecting this relationship. Now, addictions can be drugs, it can be alcohol, it can be gambling, it can be porn, it can be, you know, it can be bad habits, it can be something somebody needs to get out from under. Okay, so again, like, or if you feel like this connection is being, you know, you might lose yourself in this connection, or you feel like this person's too intense. Set those strong boundaries here, Aquarius. I don't think you'll have problems doing that. But I do also think that there is going to be a lot of passion here within this connection. So try something you've never done before. But again, you know, be careful of a connection that burns too hot and too fast, because it can fizzle out too fast. So for some of you, you know, like, don't go to Vegas with this person or Atlantic City or Macau or something. Don't go. I don't know if you can get married in Macau right away, but you know what I'm saying? Like, try not to, like, you know, go to the little white chapel and get married on the first, you know, week that you know this person. Because it may not be, you know, the best idea. But for a lot of you, I just say, like, these are just little things to look out for, because yes, this is the person that you're meant to marry. All right. Now let's go ahead and see what else my Aquas need to know here, please. So this is a dream come true. So have faith that your rainbow will come smiling through. So don't give up hope or faith here, Aquarius. This is your soulmate, so you have found your romantic counterpart, and things are going to start off as fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. All right, so just be aware of that. It might start off as like a little bit of a tease, or maybe this person is going to tease you at first. All right, and that's how you'll know they're interested. Any important dates or times here for my Aquarius? Any important dates or times for my Aquarius, please? All right, so it's going to be happening in the coming weeks, and we do see rapid movement. So be careful with this, because it's going to be intense. Things might move along very quickly, but you know, just don't get married right away. Like, you know, do everything in due time. All right, I'm going to leave it here, my lovely Aquarius, sending you love and light. Take care.